guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going through about 10 tips on how to fill your appointment book, how to make yourself busy, how to get yourself out there. So I had filmed this video a while ago and it did really super well on my channel, so I thought I would film an updated version. There's a few new tips here. If I can scroll back far enough to link the video, I will. I might be able to get it into the description box, hopefully. But these tips really helped a lot of people in the last video. I had a ton of comments on it and I'm really hoping that they'll help you just as much. So we're gonna start out with maybe a couple of Instagram geared tips as well, because Instagram seems to be really where it's at now, especially if you're looking for a middle-aged to younger clientele. So the first thing you're going to want to do if you really want to up your engagement on Instagram and have people really want to see your Instagram and have it showing up everywhere is to be able to have people to engage. You need people to be engaged, whether they're liking, commenting is even better, sharing of course is best, but commenting is a big deal. Don't forget that sometimes videos or a little short video clip goes a little bit further than pictures, but things do need to be cohesive on your Instagram. They need to look nice when somebody stumbles onto your Instagram. They need to be able to be like, wow, this looks really neat. But one thing you can do to up your engagement without too much background work is your captions to generate comments. You want comments, that's what you want. Likes are great, comments are better. So you can get, I'm looking down because I have some notes here, but you can use some really engaging captions on your Instagram, and as you should. So you could say things like, tag a friend who would like these nails, tag a friend who would like this color. You could ask, and we're talking about the top line here, you could ask, what's your favorite nail color for this season? You could ask multiple things. Do you prefer late appointments or early? That can also help you decide as to whether you're going to start early and get done early, or whether you're going to start a little later and get done a little later. It can provide you with a wealth of information about your clientele. Another thing that you can do to up your engagement, of course, is stories. That's kind of for a whole other video. Stories are really something that will bring people to your Instagram and bring people to your page and get them engaged, but that is essentially what you want. So the next tip is to do one thing and to do it great. Perhaps you do a really amazing French manicure. Do it great. Perhaps you do wonderful, like long length stiletto. Do it great. Maybe your hand-drawn nail art is out of this world. Practice it. Do it great. Use those things, because when people see that and they want that from you, then they're going to come to you for that. Then they're coming to you for something that you love to do. That's what you want. You want that client. You want that perfect client who wants the hand-drawn nail art if that's your niche, who wants the French manicure if that's your thing. So do one thing, promote it well, do it well. Another tip for getting your name out there in a big city, in a small town, doesn't really matter where you are, is to collaborate with another artist. Perhaps you can collaborate with a photographer. Maybe at your local community college there is a photography class that would like to use some of your work. Never hurts to ask. Perhaps there is a local artist that wants to showcase some of your pictures. I don't know, but do a collaboration with them. Maybe there is a makeup artist and you and her can collaborate during wedding season, during prom season, during prom photo season. Maybe there is a special occasion formal dress store that would like to collaborate and hand out your cards. Maybe there's a discount involved. Do your collaborations. There's so many different ways to collaborate with people. Make sure they're on board. Maybe pick another business that's just as new as yours, or has been around as long as yours, either direction, and go from there. Another tip to get yourself out there is making sure that you are tagging every little bit of information that you can. So tagging where you're buying your products from, tagging the brand. Another really awesome thing is tagging your location. Tag your town, tag your city, your suburb, your province, and use all of those. You know, sometimes I would tag my town, sometimes I tag my province, sometimes I tag my salon. It just depends on the post, but there's really no rhyme, no reason. Just make sure that when people are searching in your area, so not only are you tagging them like in your actual location, but you'll be able to hashtag that as well. So for me, it's hashtag Canadian nail technicians, and then it's hashtag New Brunswick, Canada, and then I can hashtag even down further into my town. Sticking with the idea of hashtags, make sure they're not too big. When a hashtag is huge, if there is a million hits on a certain tag, on a certain word, you get buried so quickly because there's people posting every second on that tag, and yours just goes lower and lower and lower, and your stuff never gets seen by who it needs to be seen by. Make sure that the tags you're using are 5 or 800,000 and less. Another way to get your name out there is to wear your work. People ask me all the time why this is happening. One really long, elaborate hand, one not so much. There's a reason for this. There's multiple reasons for this, but one of the reasons is when I was building a clientele, this was the way that I got to talk to people about the fact that I am a nail technician. Oh my goodness, why are your hands like that? Well, actually I do nails and I didn't get to do this hand, or whatever it is you want to say. But this gets people talking. This makes people ask. Another bit of a sneaky way to fill your book, it's a bit sneaky, but it's okay. Posting that you have one appointment left. So for example, today, right now is Thursday, tomorrow is Friday. Posting, I have one appointment left this week. It's tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Maybe you have the whole day open. Maybe you have the next 2 weeks open. But posting that you only have that one appointment left, then you get somebody and they fill that appointment. Then you can post about another appointment that's only one of available. Or maybe there's 2 appointments left. Maybe you can make up a template that you can use of what's left in your week. I have, Tuesday at 1, Wednesday at 2, Thursday at 3, and Friday at 4 left. And you can put those in a cute little list and you can post them up and then you can cross them off as they go. But people like to have what they can't have. If you tell people there's only one appointment left, they are more likely to get their butts in gear and get to you than if they call and you're like, I'm open all week. That doesn't sound like much fun. Make visualize yourself into busy. I only have one appointment left this week, and before you know it, you will only have one appointment left during the week. So the last tip that I think is really quite important is to use your downtime and use it well. Get yourself a practice hand, whether it's one of the more elaborate red iguana hands or whether it's the more plasticky hand. It doesn't matter. Use your own hand, use your mom's hand. Bring in somebody that you can have creative control with. Even advertise for a model. Keep in mind that advertising will also get your name out there more, because if a girl comes in and you're using your creative control on her and she's gotten a pretty cool set of nails, all her friends are going to see that. All her friends are going to know that she got them for free or for very little. And before you know it, these people are checking your Instagram every day because they want to be your next free person. But that's good. So I know that if you're not busy, you're probably struggling financially. If you have to charge a little bit of a fee, like a product fee, a $10, $20, I don't know, $30 fee, maybe half the cost of what a regular new set is for you, whatever the case is, but have creative control. So advertise it in a manner that you need somebody with good nail beds, with no nails currently on, and that you want creative control. So you can bring them in, set them down and say, I have this picture and I have this picture. Which one is more like you? And maybe they'll pick the top one, and you can go from there. And you can have creative control on these nails. Then you keep them for an extra half an hour and you take the heck out of the pictures of them. You just take a gazillion pictures of them. Edit them if you need to, figure out your lighting, figure out how to take a good picture. It's really all about a decent picture, guys. It really, truly is. Make sure that you have all the promotional materials you need off of this set. I often, when I'm doing this, will take a picture of the mess, like the general mess that I've made on my desk from a couple different angles, because later I can go back at that and I can look at exactly what I used, like which products I used, because sometimes it's really hard to keep track of that when you're doing it. But having that creative control, advertising for a model, having the creative control, using the pictures to advertise for your business, one of the smartest things that you can do. You don't obviously want to be giving away appointments when you can be filling them. You need to make sure these are times that are not filled. I don't know, but any general place, you can pretty well advertise even in a small town and get somebody within a matter of minutes that's going to want a free set of nails, of course. You know, you can arrange with them after if they're going to get them filled. If they're not going to get them filled, that's totally up to you. But that is a really good way to get really awesome, cool pictures. Also, use your own hand, guys. You got two for a reason. Anyway, I hope these tips helped you. If they did, comment down below. If you do have any other tips that you want to share with the people that are watching this video, pop them down below. We can all use the help. We're all in the same community. And I really hope that you guys have subscribed. If you haven't yet, you should. Ring the little bell so that you know when I'm posting, because I'm not always consistent. Sorry, I'm working on that. And I hope you have a great day.